Looking at the Aussie yen this week, you can see that on the weekly time frame, prices really respected this nice chocolate zone here from 86 up to 88. And last week we saw this nice little push down into the most recent demand zone here at 84 down to 83. So this week, I could see us coming back up here to give us a little retest of maybe some previous lows, and then a continuation to the downside. Now, again, this is big time frame perspective, but overall, I'm looking for this thing to move down here to the bottom. And the reason being is I just see price stalling out here quite a bit, okay? And I think price is going to continue to drop. Once we have given this zone here from 83 up to 84 a little bit of respect, I think this is just a little hesitation zone, and then price will continue to the downside, okay? So that is really what I'm looking to have happen here overall. And the reason being is not all zones are created equally. And this level has really stood the test of time. If it breaks this high, then obviously price will go up higher. But I really feel like this level has stood the test of time, and I would like to see a retest of what's low down here at 80 before it breaks the high at 88. On the daily perspective, you can see price really did give us a nice resistance up here, and last week we saw this nice little move to the downside. I would like to see that move continue to the downside here. You can see where some of these previous lows are. And I would like to see that move continue down here into the 82 area, but only time will tell how this market really reacts here. I would think that we will get some resistance off of these previous lows, as well as maybe these previous lows right there. And for this coming week, I would like to see the retest of the low at 83 and possibly a new low down here at 82.61 inside that daily demand zone below us. Okay, so price has done its job. The zones have done their job. This is the money bounce off of this level. Now that we've had the money bounce off that level, I would be looking to see price continue to the downside. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, you can see the zones that we have in confluence. This previous double bottom, it doesn't really have any resistance to go along with it, as price has moved to the downside last week. So this looks like the only level that has some good resistance still left here is this right here. So I'm looking for price to continue to the downside. And this is a really good area of resistance. Hopefully it will hold, and we will see price retest the 83.80 area. Looking at the euro dollar here on the weekly time frame, you can see that we've been in this downtrend. We formed a new low, but whoa, look at this. We formed a higher low here on the weekly time frame, and we've also just beaten the big weekly supply zone as well. So we've just barely wicked above that. So maybe something new is starting to happen here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a little trend line here on the weekly time frame just to see how that continues to play out here over the long term. And let's go ahead and look into the smaller time frames to see what can happen now that we have potentially a new uptrend forming here. Here on the daily time frame, you can see that price has beaten some previous highs, and now we're doing a little bit of a pullback here for the past few days. And I really think that it is a pullback, like we've broken the previous highs, and so I'm looking for price to pull back possibly somewhere into this aqua zone here before pushing all the way up into the 110 area, okay, that supply zone, that chocolate supply zone way up there. Okay, so for this coming week though, even though that's the long-term perspective, I'm looking for price to pull back this week back down here to retest really that trend line idea, okay, and see how strong that trend line could be mixed with the aqua zone that's just below us here. Okay, so I don't feel like this level is going to hold at all. Not all zones are created equally, and I'm looking more for the bottom of this aqua level to hold and possibly the trend line. So I'm thinking price is going to be going down here on the Euro USD. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we've formed a little bit of new resistance here. Again, we could be taking that level and pushing it down into like this nice little yellow level that we have here at 106.14 down to 106 even. Okay, so I would like to see price move all the way down there and tell us how good is the support down here. Okay, so we'll see if that move can't continue on. This zone has been hit several times, therefore I feel like it's weak, and I would like to see price continue to move down into that region this coming week.